vendors. We had moved it and it just moved up a little bit. Should we move it down after all new business or?
He doesn't know.
Okay, leave it there then.
The only thing I don't see on here is if anybody contacted global school staff negotiations on the contract.
Not yet. I did not.
Middle school regarding the painting?
No.
No. Oh,
The renewal of the contract is coming up in
right.
27, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Public comment? Yeah.
Just a couple of things. I have a question on the line with the agendas. It says draft. Why does it say draft on the agenda?
The one for tonight?
Yeah. Online it says meeting, and then draft.
So I think it's because that Patty's still learning what she's doing, and with everything, that's what I would assume is that something that we'll definitely take care of.
That's the way it's done. That's the way I.
Yep. So we'll just take the draft off and start. And
Mine doesn't say that.
it does online,
online.
but we'll update it.
And then the other thing is just it was a comment that was made to me about when you guys were on video, when the public is speaking, your body language, everybody's, and their eye rolling is very, very noticeable on that screen. And it really sets a tone when somebody is speaking and you're getting eye rolling. It doesn't look right. It's not right.
All right, thank you.
Any other public comments? Ken?
This is a complaint of violations of Vermont open meeting law. I present to you, I counted 3 dozen, give or take.
Total measure sheet, please, Patty. Anything else?
Just a question is, has the policy been run out yet? The open meeting law policy that we talked about last meeting?
Yes, we're gonna go over that tonight.
That's number 10.
I guess we're going. Jason.
Just with the trucks and whatnot on the agenda.
What's on the agenda? We got road food positions. We can discuss, but first thing, if you want to do the small truck replacement cost and all that stuff.
They up the cost of $5,000. They're only offering $25 for the truck, so good idea. To be honest with you, I don't think the big truck's worth quite a bit more than that. Check into it some more, but basically what they told me, they've got a boatload of those trucks in and they're worthless, so that's what they told me. So, but I'm not no car guy.
Well, the problem that truck has got is not so much the truck.
Right.
It's the wiring harness has turned green on it.
Yeah.
And it's a major job. I guess you have to replace everything under the hood.
So I'll leave it up to you guys, whatever you want to do. I mean, it needs a lot of work, wiring wise. So
Get an estimate of what it would cost to replace wiring.
gotcha. They were supposed to call me today.
I
I understand it correctly, we replace the wiring. I mean, how?
You're gonna be in the same boat
In 12 months, right?
less, probably, yeah.
Is that?
Well, maybe.
Maybe not quite 12 months, maybe a little longer. but
Might get another
It's-
year or so out of it.
The brain to that truck, I believe, is located on the left-hand side on top of the fender, where all the salt and grit and everything from the road comes up and lands on it and works away at it. And it's the same way with cars. And when that wiring harness turns green, the mechanics say, yeah, we can bring it in, we can fix this wire, and the lights will go out and send it home. A couple days later, you're back with another light on. And, after a while, at $100 an hour or so,
Yeah,
it adds up pretty good.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if you'd be better off private sailing it through the town, however you guys do it, but you might get more out of it, you might not. I mean, they're telling me it's worth $20,000, but it's got 35,000 miles on it too, so depends how much you want to put into it, and then swallow that at the end of the next year when it's doing it again, so.
how beat up is the plow and wing setup on it and dump body?
Not too bad. We've replaced it. Well, it's gonna need hoses for sure. It's gonna need all new hoses and all new fittings. Well, not all the hoses, but ones that we haven't replaced yet. I replaced one of the boxes on it just recently. That does the side dump. That's gonna need new hoses on that too.
I mean, there's a lot of expense in the dump body and plow and wing, and trucks only had really.
The plows, it needs, the plow itself, all the pins and stuff need to be replaced in it. They're worn out.
Well, that's just normal maintenance.
Could the plow go on another truck? Or are those custom designed for every single truck?
That I don't know. It's probably custom designed for that truck.
I'll find out what the complete rewiring harness is and what it
Okay.
entails.
Yep.
Yeah,
And the estimate we got on a new truck is,
down up 5,000.
It was 172 and I think it was 189.
179,
Or 170, yeah.
179, 750.
Are there other places to shop? Is that gonna be the price, no matter where
If
you
you look
go?
at the plow setups that are on the trucks, that was the most ruggedest one I could find. Like built wise. Unless you go through Viking, which then you're 2 years out on that. So it's kind
And
of,
that's, we would have to make that choice soon because the price of steel is going up.
probably, yeah.
These truck manufacturers and body people kind of have a monopoly. They got areas they serve.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes you can find a better deal, but it's way, way off. And if you need service, you're tying up two guys for the day to get it out to wherever, and days come back. So
And they did say with that new truck, it's a stainless steel box. It's not a steel box, so you're gonna get more life out of that. All the hoses, all the wiring's all poly coated or something like that. They said it's coated with something. So it's a lot better of a setup for lasting a while.
okay, let's see.
Okay.
Hey, we'll be into June what? Looks like June 9th will be our next meeting. If you could have an answer for us on what it would cost.
And the other thing before I forget was the dealer that does the boxes and the side dumps that box that's on that truck and the plow setup. Their company can actually, if there's any problems with it, they can actually come right to the shop and fix it. They're on call. They have a call thing. I can't remember the name of the box. I kind of written it down. I should have brought it, but I didn't. So it's serviceable.
Questions?
What's the brand of the truck you're proposing? Is it another one like the one you
It's a
got?
Ford.
It's a 600
Ford. It's got a heavier front end in it. It's got heavier rear ends in it. It's geared a lot lower with this.
I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Denny, I'm gonna be a little wise right now, but when you're replacing the wiring harness, why don't you just paint that truck yellow so the taxpayers know they got a lemon?
We all can get lemons every once in a while, and it's just
How much research did you do with other towns that had bought that truck when you bought that?
Holman ordered the truck and he talked to Prue and a couple other places.
And do you know what he was told?
No, I don't.
You made a mistake.
So do you have an application pending or?
Yeah, there's one.
You've got an application for employment, folks, what do you wanna do?
I would defer to Jason. What's your preference? You know the guy? You talked to him?
Yeah, he worked for the town before.
Or,
Alright,
Or.
wait a minute. Before we go mention any
yeah,
names.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
If we're talking personnel.
Yep.
I think it's time to go into executive session and talking personnel and people he's working for, they're working for, or whatever, just to be fair to everybody. It shouldn't be put out over the tube.
Okay.
You wanna make a motion, Jim, or?
Yeah, let's see, I don't know the citation.
Oh, just
Hang on, I think I got it right here.
there it is.
Here you go. That would be appointment or evaluation of a public officer employee. Sound right to you, Brian?
Yes, it does.
So, yep. I'm gonna move, we go into executive session under 1 VSA 313A3, appointment or evaluation of a public employee.
And ask Jason to stay.
Yeah, and Jason, yeah,
Is there a second?
Somebody second that.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We come out of executive session at 8:07.
We're having an issue with the Zoom. They can't get on.
Right now?
There's two so far that.
Is that because we were in executive session and she wasn't here and she wasn't allowed, she wasn't?
No, it was in the
In
beginning.
the beginning? Okay.
All right.
Do you say those names up there now, Melissa, by any chance?
I can't even see that.
Okay.
You have to read them.
Town of Weston host, Natalie Boston guest, Jeanette, Linda guest, Susan Morris guest, and Will Perkins guest.
I think Natalie said something about like the
Yeah,
agenda
she found-
link didn't work, but she found one on the website or something elsewhere that did, something like that. Probably guess.
And that's Natalie?
Yeah.
But she's in.
Yeah, she found, that's what I'm saying, they.
Yeah.
Agenda?
And I might have it backwards, I think it was
I'll
like the
check
agenda
the
link
agenda
didn't
to
work,
make
but
sure
another
that
link
it's
elsewhere
correct.
did.
Okay. So And we're in open session now, so, in, executive session, we we decided that I would make a motion to authorize, Jason to make an offer to his preferred choice for road crew pending background checks.
Second.
Further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, so we'll move on to number 6, recreation agreement, job description.
It's you
What is it?
right here.
So,
Hold on.
you're,
Yeah.
all right, oh, no worries. I'm
This
sorry.
is it.
Yeah, finish
I'm
this.
gonna share this with you. I will.
So I believe that you got the
Okay,
agreement,
that's what it is.
correct?
Yes.
And I also sent along, I think I also included the old agreement, so you could see the minor edits. Clear communication, so it was really just an update of dates. There was a section taken out that was referring to funds transferring from the old non-profit, which was only pertinent at the very beginning 3 years ago. And then Bob Fisher, Lengo's attorney, adjusted the arbitration section, so it was going to the Vermont Supreme Court, so it was going to an entity that was familiar with town politics. His suggestion. Those are the only edits that have been done. So all in all, it's the same 3-year agreement that you all signed 3 years ago. A little less than, because I don't think it got signed till maybe, but it started in July. And this one is set to expire in June. I'm here for any questions you might have.
I have a question.
Before we do this, I just want to say Liam and
Oh,
I are
yeah.
close friends, and I thought I would recuse myself just so there's never any
Okay.
perceived conflict of interest. So I'm not gonna participate in this one.
Stand up.
Do I have to leave?
No. No, I said,
No, you-
stand up, move.
Oh, thank you.
I'm,
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number 6, Jim.
yeah, I'm wondering about this HP printer that's in my thing at the number 5, and I'm have to apologize. I'm just wondering whether it got lost.
Oh,
or-
that's supposed to be in number 3.
Do you
It's
want
supposed to
mine?
be at
Do you not
3.
have one?
Oh, no, he was looking at the packets where there was the thing that was for the,
We'll finish this.
Yeah.
First.
Okay,
yeah,
Sorry,
that's
sorry
for
for the-
number 3.
Here on the agenda.
So my question is, I was going through this, the Weston has 14% of that, of what we given based on population, right? For the Recreation Advisory Committee,
Mhm.
what do you need from us?
So Christine Falango is the Weston representative.
Great, okay,
Yeah, and she's been there, I think this year she started there before I got hired on, it switched over, so
okay,
I only need Christine in that role.
okay,
So her role is to keep you all updated if there's any major changes, if I'm unable to be there
okay,
at moments like this, so.
Great.
And that 14%, just, it might be clear, the job is funky, so Londonderry has the parks itself, which obviously is Londonderry's budget. So that's 20% of the position right off the top. So then the remaining 80% for the rec side is then split.
between,
By
okay,
population.
Yeah, yeah. It was a 2020 census number, so. Just for an idea, for the last calendar year of youth sports,
although that might change now. We've had some people moving. We had 63 registrations from Weston, 25 different participants. So of our Weston youth, 25 different. And the job does tend to always be thought of as youth sports, which is a big chunk of it, but I could bore you endlessly with other aspects of it and where it's potentially going as well, so. Chat about that if you like.
Did you have any questions?
No,
It's great.
That's
Just to give us an opportunity to vote on this one way or the other, I'm gonna move that we approve the interlocal agreement. And
Second.
Further discussion? All those in favor?
hi, thanks,
Thank
Liam.
you.
thanks, Liam.
And let the other towns know.
Have a good night.
That signature page.
Jim handed me a paper that came in and probably should come up under 3, but it's not really gonna cover a lot of weight right now because we didn't make any decision or anything, but it's increase in the body on the truck we're looking at of $5,000, and it's due to tariffs and increased cost of steel.
Oh, that was in,
That's,
Yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
should have been 3.
I'm just explaining what it was.
Mhm.
Thank you, Denny.
That's just the way the cookies crumble.
I saw HP and I was thinking copiers.
All right. Number 7 is the delinquent tax policy.
That was Kim, right? I'm back on.
So they want us to add 1 line to the delinquent tax policy.
Right, but I think it's under number 3 there in front of you. I know Kim had mentioned that, I guess the previous policy did not note postmarks are not accepted on delinquent taxes.
Oh, so this is the updated policy that we
This-
told
that
you
is my
that
assumption.
now
That is my
says.
assumption. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that was the only thing changed.
So it's the same policy, it just says postmarks are not accepted.
Right.
That's the only change.
And to amend it, for your signature to amend it was the only other addition to it.
Somebody want to make a motion?
I move to approve.
A second.
All those in favor?
Hi,
There's Kim.
Adding that, that shouldn't be there, right?
What is it on?
So I think we're signing the bottom section that says
Yeah,
as
that's,
amended.
oh, I'm sorry, up top is the old one.
Yeah, that's,
Oh,
that was
right.
when it was adopted and we
Yeah.
have to sign where it's being
Okay.
I'm
amended.
sorry, I didn't realize.
So,
Kim, can you hear us? We've already moved forward. I know you weren't on for a second, so we moved forward with the delinquent tax policy. Approving the amended version with the postmarks not accepted.
Terrific. That's
Good.
the only thing we had
That was
forgotten.
the only thing, right? Okay, wanted to
Correct.
confirm that that's all you needed on that.
Yep.
Sorry.
Annie, you signed in my name. See.
Arrow time.
We wanna, yeah. Can we just take it to,
Can we,
should we just
can we
re-sign it
print out a
differently?
new one?
Just sign it.
Just sign it?
And just make an arrow.
I'm just gonna do this.
Alright.
Perfect.
Next up is gonna be the review of minutes. We've got a list of them.
I have a couple of changes. But to the 17th and to the 28th.
So should we go through? Let's go.
On the April 14th liquor control.
I had no,
Yeah,
I had no,
everything looks good.
no changes.
Yeah, I have a motion.
I make a motion to approve these minutes from the Liquor Control Board meeting on April 14th, 2026 at 7:20 PM.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Probably shouldn't have draft written on these.
It will change once it goes into.
I don't know if we
The
should.
ones that you're gonna sign are in the yellow.
Oh,
Oh,
Your
jeez.
copies.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
great.
The final
Yeah.
copies are in there for you
Yeah.
to sign.
okay, you wanna hold that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, here.
Hands are gonna be tired at the end of this
And
one.
now,
I know, right?
The select board minutes of April 14th.
Everything looks good to me.
This is the executive session minutes.
Mhm,
This is the 6 PM.
Yep.
April 14th, 6 PM, yeah.
mhm.
Yes. make a
I
motion.
need to approve the minutes from the April 14th, 2026 meeting at 6 PM.
second,
All those in favor?
Aye.
Should have another April. Yeah, this is, so on this next one, which is April 14th, this was the regular meeting, so this should be 7, on the top there, Patty, it should say 7:30 PM, it says 6 PM again.
Oh, okay.
It's because we had 2, I know why, yeah.
And that's the one that I'm signing right now. This is the one that just went around.
Yeah, I have another change on there, I think. Yes, also on number 12. The payroll number is incorrect. We put the vendor number twice at 24,744, but the payroll is at 15,002.
Okay.
15,002.84.
Do you wanna mark those changes on here?
15,000, what was it?
$15,002.84.
And that was the payroll.
Can you read that?
So I don't think we passed around the ones from the session meeting, did we?
Yes, we just did.
We did, okay.
We just signed them.
I made those changes on this, Patty.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you. Great. Thank you.
April 17th, so one for
I did not see anything to change on that.
Point of order. Point of order. Ryan just made changes to those minutes, but there was no vote to approve them.
Okay. That's
You
what
signed
just
them, all,
happened.
but nobody made a vote to approve them.
Oh,
Okay,
Thank you.
Got that one by
I move that
accident.
we approve Brian's changes.
I second.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Now we'll go to April 17th.
Yeah, we're
4
doing April
p.m.?
17th right now.
I wasn't
4
at that
p.m.
meeting, so.
we were not here. I have no changes on
I
that.
was zooming in. I don't have any changes either.
There's one mistake on here. Jeff, yours name is spelled incorrectly,
Where's that?
public,
Okay,
You spell it.
YRSHA.
That's what this says.
That's
It's what
it
it says.
Yeah.
So it says,
Are we looking
It
at?
says online.
The ones online are different.
okay, we might have caught it. Yeah, actually, there was one,
Yeah, I
yes,
think
we
I
did
did,
catch it,
maybe
yeah.
yeah.
We had
Do
gone
they
through
say
that a few
draft
days
as
ago.
well?
I didn't
Yeah,
repost
you didn't repost,
changes
okay,
until they were approved.
okay.
I'll post them
We got that,
tomorrow.
Melissa, we saw that.
We'll button
Thank you.
everything up.
somebody made a motion on this.
I make a motion to approve the April 17th, 4 p.m. Minutes.
I second.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, she abstains.
The 25th.
Yeah. 25th.
I didn't see anything that needed to
So
be
nothing,
changed.
yep, this is set.
I move to approve the minutes from the April 25th, 2026 meeting at 9 AM.
I second.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
The 28th.
I have on page 3. Oh, sorry,
7:21.
7:21. Sorry, never mind.
There's two.
Oh, yeah, there's 2.
Yeah.
I'm jumping ahead. I didn't see anything that had to be changed on this one.
I didn't either, on liquor control.
Yeah. Sorry, I was jumping ahead.
Motion.
I make a motion to approve liquor control meetings of April 28th at 7:20 p.m.
I second.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah, I wasn't there, so I guess I won't sign that. We've got 3 votes, right?
May 12th.
May 28th.
April.
I'm sorry, April 28th,
Alright.
7:30 p.m. So I have 2 changes on this. Under number 11, it says Denny Gillick. I think it should be
Second
Benson.
bullet.
Oh,
Did I say that wrong?
You're very darn close.
I'm
No one gets it right, it's cool.
really
and
sorry.
that was under number 11.
Yeah, or number 11. And then also, On number 17, old business, it says Kim's stat, it should be Kim stated.
Mhm.
We received a call about the buyout. A company called, it does not say the name of the company. So we need to check in with Kim to figure out what the name of that company was.
Okay.
And other than that, everything looked good.
So I'm gonna move that we approve those changes.
A second.
All those in favor?
I,
For the minutes?
Even though I wasn't there, I'll still approve, approval. Still move approval.
Which one are we on?
Of
I'm
May
sorry, I just
12th?
got lost.
Still no, April 28th, I think we're still on it. We approved the changes, but we didn't approve the mix.
Okay,
thank you.
I second your with the changes, with the
Yes,
changes, a
obviously
second.
with the
Yes.
changes that we just approved.
Okay, so the changes
Got approved.
got approved, Jim
Now
and
we got-
Katie, correct? And now you're making a motion to approve, what do you do?
The minutes.
The minutes.
The minutes, okay.
And
So-
Brian seconded.
And Brian, Jim.
Jim moved it,
first,
Brian
and then
seconded.
Brian second,
Yep.
okay.
All those in favor?
I. Thank you.
We triple on these ones.
And then you sign these, or you do sign them still?
Well, I
You weren't
wasn't there,
So you don't.
so
Right.
it's not obvious to me whether, I think I can vote, but let's,
Okay.
if I don't sign it, it still passes.
Yep.
And
We're set?
Okay.
We got 4 signatures.
Thank you.
The May 12th meeting off training.
That one I have not had a chance to go through fully. I don't know if anyone else did. If not, maybe
I don't have, do we have that?
we could table
It's
it.
just a one sheet.
Oh, I'm missing. a
No,
sheet.
it's multiple sheets.
No, I think you got.
No,
the
are you
minutes.
looking at this one? This is, yeah, we don't have an open meeting law training one.
Oh,
Because we did the separate meeting in the
We
beginning.
did the separate meeting in the beginning at 6
Oh.
o'clock.
Okay, but this is the regular meeting.
Yeah. So we'll have to
Yeah,
We'll have to do that next
Yep. I'll put that
meeting.
on For the next meeting.
Should we do them both next meeting then?
No.
No,
No.
this one
The
you're
other
good with?
one's
Okay,
ready.
okay, go for it.
I don't wanna overdo this again.
I didn't see any changes. Made some notes, but no changes.
Motion.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from select board meeting on May 12th, 2026 at 7:30 PM.
A second.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
SO
Is
10
this it?
payroll.
We have,
Did you hear anything?
Payroll?
No,
There were,
May 12th.
the May 12th thing.
Joey made a couple copies.
no, but the ones to sign,
Yeah, they're in the yellow.
right?
Yep, I put everything to be signed in the yellow. folder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure.
All right, payroll 10.
I don't have payroll.
Patty said there's a couple of copies.
I've got it.
Try this.
It's right in here. I got it.
Because we're gonna have to share.
So just to get the ball rolling, I'm gonna move
No, this is
approval.
not payroll. Sorry.
Patty, did you say there were just a couple of copies?
Yeah, I can help you tomorrow, mine.
Okay, that'd be great.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, she's got it. in there.
Everybody have it?
Do now.
I did look
Okay,
at
I'm
it
gonna
earlier.
move- excuse me, move approval of payroll check warrant report number 10 in the amount of $7,784.42.
I second.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
You then did show approval. Oh, okay.
For
That's what we
breaks.
just talked about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, move approval of accounts payable check warrant report number 10 in the amount of $114,063.41.
Second,
Discussion.
Hang on, let me.
should transfer.
Sorry, here. I was just pulling up that for no reason.
I have a question on the bottom line. What's this grant reimbursement?
I'll have to go to,
Yeah,
I don't see Kim on there.
in the most general terms, a lot of the grants that we receive only get reimbursed after the invoices have been submitted and the town has paid them. And I would guess that's what's happening here, but without Kim to confirm, that's just my best thought on it. Should we
Kim-
call Kim?
I just did.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Kim's coming on and it's just now.
Thank you.
I'm trying to get on Patty.
Oh, Kim's calling me right now. Hold on. Hi, Kim. You're on speakerphone.
there. Okay, what's up?
So we had a question about the Wilder Memorial Library grant reimbursement.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to put some backup with it. So that is the last of their reimbursement for their grant. And they had gotten over, I think they got the 650 and then they got, I think the 78,000 that came in from the state. And I
Yeah.
forgot to put the backup with it.
Okay, so the 78,385.09.
Yeah, whatever is there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And I'll get a copy of the grant to put in as the backup. I had just forgotten to do that.
Okay.
And the grant, how come grant reimbursement represents an expense to us?
Because we post it in the cash receipts to process the check or to process it as a deposit. And we post it to whatever account we've just been using that kind of washes it out. So it came in as an electronic deposit and we put it in that way. And now we're just taking it out as an expense. It's not really a budgeted item. It doesn't show on our budget. We hit an account with the deposit and we take it out of that same account. when
Like
we
an
send it
exchange.
over to Wilder.
Yeah, it's like
It's a wash.
you're
It's an
you're swapping
exchange,
it
right?
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions?
No, that'll do it
All
for
right,
me.
thank you very much, Kim. Have a good night.
Okay, you're welcome. You too. Bye.
Can she not get on the Zoom?
She said it would be easier just for her to call.
Okay.
Yeah, she was like not in her quilting room. Hi. Yeah.
I guess my concern is for funds for one thing, just going into a general. And taking out.
It's not one general account, it's put into specific accounts.
So under accounts, there's the library, whatever it was for. You put into that account. And then
I think Kim ought to be answering this question.
Yep, I'm gonna call her back.
Yes.
Hi, there was a question that we needed a little clarification on.
Okay.
Pass, yeah.
Yeah, here you go.
The mic is yours.
So can I ask,
Identify yourself so she knows.
okay,
This is Kim Seymour.
So my question is, we were discussing, or they were discussing the funds that or the grant that was to the library that was put in an account. Sounds like a general account, and then it was taken out of that general account. And I guess my question is, why wasn't it put into a subset of the main account stating it was library funds, and then when it came out, it could have come out of the library funds?
Yeah, hindsight's 2020 here. And we just didn't expect the to be on their grants, but they used the EIN number. And I have set up that process for the grant. At the time, it didn't occur to me. That's fine.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kim.
You're welcome.
Okay.
So we've got the questions answered. All those in favor?
Bye.
Aye.
Yes, it is.
Why is
Okay.
that?
I'm,
When I first felt it, it was cool. So I was like,
we can,
air conditioning?
it's controlled in the other room.
That's in the office.
Yeah.
Is it
Patty can go,
locked?
Patty can go and turn it off.
Okay.
She's gonna do that right now.
I want to lose weight, huh? Thank you, Patty. No. Sitting here going, I can't.
We're getting shades of pink.
We have little school water system testing, need new company and Katie's been that, I believe.
I have done a little bit of research on the water. So this gentleman from Environmental Contract Services, it's kind of like there's a couple different water companies around in this area, but because of the system, there's really specific people that can work on it. And this person seems to be the one that's the most local. Everyone else is like on the border of Massachusetts. I gave 2 sheets to you guys right here. This is just for our information, but if we go to this certain website, it's like VT, DEC, surgical databases. It goes and we can look at what all of our samplings have been reported as. So it goes through, it has the permit number, the transit, the non-transit and non-community, no, I'm sorry, the little school number, and then so we test quarterly. So I know Patty was saying that the next time that we need to test should be by in the next week and a half.
Yeah, it's either the 10th or the 20th. I have it written down.
But it's gonna have to be done soon.
And we currently have no one to do it.
We have no one to do it currently, and this is it.
There's no price on this.
There is.
Where?
It's right here, all in the bottom, right here. So right here it says extra hours billed at $100 an hour. So
Extra
we, but then it goes through.
On the
It's
second
really,
page,
it's
it's
really
on the
kind of
second page.
complicated. Yeah.
I read it.
I think it's 150 per month. Is that what it's trying to say? 150 per month?
No, this is actually
That's
this is late fees.
right.
So this is late fees. It doesn't give an idea to us of how many hours he's gonna be working.
Right, it's not clear.
It's not, it's
So we need to
unclear.
get clarity from.
Yeah, it's
I think
unclear.
he's telling us it's, no, I think it's 150 per month in general, and then 150 per hour for services beyond that contract.
No, that's,
Okay, so let's
no,
ask him for clarity.
yeah, so invoices due 15 days from now. If for late fees apply for 30 days, it's $150 in late fees.
No, I think
No.
No?
Brian's right. I think it's just that it should be like a line, like it should.
It doesn't
step
really make
down
sense.
there.
Okay, so
It
we should
does
get
say
clarity.
that.
So is this the only estimate that we've gotten so far?
Yes.
So the other two that they had asked us about, Laramie,
I
not-
contacted both of them.
you did, thanks.
Yeah, I contacted all three of them.
And the other ones weren't interested?
One didn't even respond to me. The other one responded and asked me to send some information. Once I sent her the information, she never got back to me. I met with this guy today.
This guy?
Yes, we looked at the well and the system. He took, in case he got the bid, he did take a picture of the meter so that he can report it right away to the state, so we're in compliance. And he just said if he's not the one that gets the contract, that they should come and take a picture right away and get it to the state.
There's a deadline in June when this stuff has to be.
Yeah, it's June 10th or 20th. I can't.
Right,
told me
I heard
the
Katie
date,
saying
I have it
Yeah.
written down.
So
Do we hire this guy, for, through, we're testing quarterly, right?
yeah, so we would have to, it would be a
So-
1-year contract, I believe.
Well, what I'm wondering is if we can hire him for 2 quarters and, because it sounds like we're a little behind the 8 ball here.
With clarification, I would say, but pending clarification on how many hours, right?
Yeah, well, maybe this. I'm just trying to be prudent.
Yeah,
right.
here,
absolutely.
But recognizing that we need to have a test done by June 10th.
To be in,
And our
to
next
be in
meeting is
compliance.
on the
We do
9th,
not want to be out of compliance.
No, we
so,
don't. Because it goes into a government database that gets checked.
Yeah,
so we're only talking about 2 more quarters really for the rest of the year, so that's.
It would be 2 more quarters for the rest
So
of the
that's
year.
it, so maybe what you're saying, Jim, is we just hire this guy for the rest of the year, obviously, we'll have to find out the dollar
Good
amount.
call.
yeah.
I think it's 150,
I know, I'm
I
confused.
think it's 150, I think, as you said, he just wrote it poorly,
Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
and then 100 for
So-
anything.
so if it
extra
is-
per
right,
hour.
for extra
Okay.
hours, right.
this is through the end of the year. I have to confess, I haven't read this, but,
It's the contract, he would want it to be for a year starting June 1st, but because we only have 2 quarters left technically, because we've already had 2 quarters tested.
Is this price, if that's correct, we confirm that that's what he meant, $150 a month and then 100 per extra hour, whatever that means. Do we know if that's comparable to what we were paying the last company?
I do not know that.
Okay, just to get, because since we don't have
Right.
any.
Yeah, is there any way we can look up, we can talk to Kim about that tomorrow?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can get it.
Okay,
I have the bill.
okay,
ju-
cool.
just as a reasonableness check, to have somebody show up here and test water for $150.
Right, makes sense.
It can't be too out of line, so I'm not very uncomfortable signing this contract. If it in fact runs through the end of the year, if it's.
There's a
It's,
little note there, unless he made a typo. Says contract duration June 1st, 2026. with auto renew. It's on the first page.
So we would have to,
And wait a minute. let me
sorry,
continue.
I apologize.
You're saying we're through 2 quarters.
Yep.
This reporting that, the way I'm interpreting it, we're still in June. That's the second quarter of the year. The third quarter does not start until the 1st of July.
No, it's it's done on the date where the test started, so it doesn't necessarily mean it happened on the 1st of July, on the 1st of January. It goes in like 3-month increments from the
Okay.
day it was started.
Well, that's not explained in.
It is not, because he did not know anything. I found that out because I did the research with the little school on the websites for the I'm having a hard time saying, the sampling.
So, to go along with what Jim's saying, we probably should get it done, but we're gonna have to keep an eye on the auto renew
Okay,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
or scratch it out, one or the other.
So I move we accept this contract for this bid.
should we move pending the conversation about the auto renew, or should we just accept it? If we accept it, then it
Well,
automatically
it's-
does auto renew.
It seems vague enough to me that if by the end of the year, we'll have gone through 2 quarters, right?
Yeah.
And, or is it 3?
No, the third quarter starts in a week and a half.
No, we're in second quarter now.
No, but
That's what I
it's,
just went through.
no, I understand, but it starts on the day that it was originally tested, so it doesn't necessarily mean it was tested on January 1st, when the quarter would start.
For example, Jim, if he did the test on the 10th of February, he's gonna move 3 months down the calendar for the first quarter.
So that would,
Continues.
so the second quarter is almost over, the third quarter is about to start.
Okay, so you guys are comfortable with it ending at the end of this year?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'll move approval.
I second.
One addition, he's got the paperwork here made up, little school. We crossed it out and put the select board in.
Weston, yeah.
Patty, you got that?
Yep, SelectBoard.
Town of Weston,
Town of Weston.
Okay.
thank you.
So I move that we change the contractee to the town of Weston.
I second.
We had a motion. How does that work?
But then we have,
I was putting it on as a writer to the motion,
Okay.
so
So the
restate.
motion is to approve this contract with the change of the contractee, I guess, from the little school of Weston to the town of Weston. All right,
yes, I second.
All those in favor?
I
and we just need the single signature, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Almost compare it to current, I agree.
Yeah.
You know,
Just for the record,
Where'd that paper go?
I think you just had you're, just one signature.
Oh, I've been making a pile here.
Oh,
That's
I
okay.
handed it to Patty.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Right here.
For the record, just to get it into the record and the, the audio record. Debbie Granquist wrote us, on May 15th to say, you may have heard that Bread Loaf Corporation, just FYI, is the outfit that's doing the work on the library, expansion, plans to shut down its operations after it completes its remaining projects. As you all know, Bread Loaf was engaged in April 2025 as a general contractor in the expansion and renovation of the library's 200-year-old building. We are nearing the completion of the project and are aware of Bread Loaf's plans. We, the library, and Bread Loaf met on Thursday. Not that, since this was written on 15th. I'm guessing that was on the.
That was the day before. Maybe the 14th.
The 14th, yes, exactly. With a new super on site supervisor. The construction work is continuing without interruption, and we've been assured that the library project will be completed on schedule. We will be meeting with a company official early next week to discuss all the details related to this change. And we, of course, will keep you updated and apprised on any issues. If you get any questions about this, please say that the library is aware of Bread Loaf's decision and has been assured that the library project will be completed on schedule. Preferably, detailed questions should be referred to me as chair of the board of the library. That's Debbie Granquist. If you have any questions about this, do not hesitate to contact me. And, just, it seems sort of obvious, but the library is not planning on anticipating any bills. They're going to keep a pretty tight lid on their accounts payable, so that they're in a position to ensure that the work is finished, promptly on schedule and to the right standards. So
Who's gonna handle I expect Bread Loaf's expressed some warranties on some of the stuff over there.
So I talked to Debbie today for a couple minutes. She basically said that there are subcontractors that have been hired out by Bread Loaf. They have a deal, like Bread Loaf has a deal with the guarantee of their work with these subcontractors, but it all funnels through Bread Loaf. So now there's going to have to be other negotiations and contracts made possibly with these other subcontractors.
right.
So that's what the complication is. And so that's why they're trying
And
to,
at least two of the subcontractors, Kerry Chalmers and Luke Bonang, have been working directly for the library anyway, haven't been, if I understand this correctly from Debbie, haven't been retained by Bread Loaf at all. So
some of the warranties go through the subcontractors.
yeah, but that's all outside work, excavating and grading, and then the planting and landscaping. That's Kerry Chalmers stuff. So Danny, good point. How am I going to write this? I'll call Debbie and ask her about, what the
It'll be almost like the development up there on Markham Lane. They been there a long time, but there's a bond still up there for work that supposedly is gonna be completed. I don't know if it'll ever get completed, but there's a bond up there
I
on
forgot
that.
about that bond.
Oh yeah, the Larson Fund,
Yes.
$7,000.
Yes. Forgot about that.
I'll ask Deb that.
All right, we got this open meeting thing that says. It's, purpose, steps entering, exiting, actions. Non-select board attendees. Principal regions. Executive session.
Anybody want a copy of this?
I guess we have to make a motion to adopt this and sign
Yeah, I'll move that. Move that we adopt these.
I'll second.
And during discussion, I would point out, it's sort of obvious, but I'll still point it out that if anybody has any problems with it or suggestions, we can modify them anytime.
And in the meantime, if I could add to that, in the meantime, we should update what we have on the website, which the original piece that we had, which was not officially a policy, which was correct, it wasn't. So this turned it into an official policy and updates it.
Believe we had a motion in a second.
I second.
I
Did
did.
Pam already second?
Pam seconded.
Can I just,
Yes.
I just feel like, and I read through this a few times, and then the last time I read it, I wonder if this should be down in actions, about voting. Does it make sense to have the section about voting in with the, you know what I mean? Cause you're not gonna vote in executive
No,
session,
we're when we come out of it.
right? So
Yeah, we
should
can move
be
that,
in-
sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That makes a lot of
No,
sense.
that's buttoned it up.
Makes a
That's
lot of
good.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do we withdraw the
So
motion and make a
that's-
new one?
No, we can,
Make an amendment?
we can
Okay,
vote to amend it and then approve the amended.
great. thank you.
Yes.
So what's why don't you read out the amendment?
So I make a motion that in this document, we move the third bullet point to the number 2, it says vote down to the number 3 under actions. Is that clear? Okay,
Yes.
excellent.
So I move approval of that.
I second.
Thank you, Pam.
Approval of the amendment change,
Yes.
approval of the,
So my motion is to approve the change to the amendment policy,
And I second.
right? And
and I
so
believe,
we're gonna vote on that and then we're gonna vote to.
that's what I
approve
just
the-
asked.
Yeah,
All right.
We approved the amendment change, now the policy.
right, we gotta vote on the amendment change.
Just asked it a couple minutes ago.
No, we didn't. Just,
Oh, we haven't
haven't done
voted?
discussion.
I'm
We didn't.
confused.
I didn't get that. Okay.
All those in favor of the amendment change,
Aye.
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 all those in favor of,
I move approval of the executive session policy.
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
All right, Stone environmental update.
Yeah, so this is a proposal to do the environmental review, totaling $71,000, $71,207. That is required in order to have the $3 million grant for the dam removal and bridge reconstruction. And this will, I believe, this is not reimbursable out of the grant. This is part of our obligation, the town's obligation out of the $670,000 that we agreed at the special town meeting to cover if necessary. And I think we'll be able to, since the actual acceptance of the grant isn't going to happen until deep in third quarter or maybe fourth quarter, that if we agree to accept this, which I believe we should, this will get done in time to not slow down the grant acceptances, starting with the engineering studies that need to be done. And just to back up, the engineering studies we have so far are what they were called 30% engineering studies, which just roughly outline the work, that the anticipated work, how much it's going to cost, but don't go into a lot of details about, exactly for instance, in the case of the bridge, exactly, what style bridge, how much it's going to be widened, how much it's going to be raised, whether it's going to be raised at all on the west end, etc. And the dam project, they've got to go through and confirm, that there aren't any hazardous materials in the silt, and I got to say, there's a pretty high comfort level there that there's not going to be, but we need to confirm that. And so anyway, that's what this is all about.
Question I've got is number one here, the historic preservation. It goes into where they research about Indian artifacts and that type of stuff. I do believe that was probably done, that survey was probably already done on file someplace, because when they did the work to the dam last time, they had to draw permits and stuff. The next question is, I've been saying for a long time, there's nowhere near enough money to do the dam and the bridge. A few weeks ago, we had two state people, Jim and I, looked at the bridges on Greendale. The one where you go up to Jenny Coolidge, turn and go to Jenny Coolidge. We got a good report on it. He said with some maintenance, it'll be good for another 40 years. But the thing that caught my attention was, he says, to replace this bridge right now, it's $2.5 million. And it's only about half as long as this one out here. And you've got this whole bank down through here, you're gonna have to re-slope to make it work. So what I don't want to do is, at least I don't want to, get us started in a project where we're going to be out there bonding for several $1 million to finish the project. I don't wanna get a project started and not have enough money to do it.
Well, we're not,
And if this engineering's done, everybody's gonna wanna be full bore ahead and, like I said before, if you listen to the news, you got Burlington, you got Rutland, you got Albany. They're over $10 million in debt, each one of them. Now they finally decided they ought to pay it off. Well, they're paying interest on a lot of money. And we're just a small town. I don't think we can get anywhere near that. You got a fire department wants a few $1 million. You got a school system that's talking about a new school building. That's a ton of money to be thinking about.
all I can say is we had a special town meeting. The town voted, I thought pretty overwhelmingly, to pursue this project. And if after the engineering studies are done and this goes out to bid, we don't have to, you know, if it looks like it's gonna cost that much extra money, then I think we're gonna have to have another town meeting and decide what to do. But
And I think we
and
promised that to the town. I think
we
did, so.
promised that to the town, and I think we have to, I think we've gotta do what they asked us to do.
Right, so we
That's-
can't move forward without doing this, and the town
Absolutely.
voted for us to move forward, so we
Yeah.
kind of have to do this.
Right, that's how I feel.
But we haven't decided where that money's coming from
Well,
yet,
we-
that extra money, right?
Yeah, well, this is the 71,000, but
Right.
we have lots of, you know, lots of sources. We've got a lot of reserve funds.
Okay,
And, you know, we have agreed to, you know, move on with those, use those, or do some borrowing, we can make that decision, but
Okay.
the important thing to me here is that we've got to do what the town asked us to do.
and this does say that this timeline is with an April 3rd start, so we're already
Yeah,
behind.
exactly. So anyway, I'm gonna move approval.
I second.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
No.
So it's starting when? The timeline?
The timeline said ideally
3rd.
starting April 3rd, 2026. That's what they based all their projections on, like when they could get this section of it done, this of the study. So that was, they will adjust it accordingly, I'm sure. The deadline for what?
There's no signature page.
There's
No,
there's
no.
deadline.
It's a lamp
Oh,
update.
It's
It's
a lot,
a-
yeah.
But
It's just like
So,
the
what
best
is this?
time period, you're talking about two different things, like.
Lister
yeah,
position update.
okay,
Is not
Um,
anyone here for this.
Patty, yeah,
I haven't heard back from Fred. I contacted him
From
to
who?
see, from Fred for the limp. Is that what you're asking?
no, I'm
Oh,
talking
I'm
about
sorry.
Stone Environmental.
Okay, sorry.
Could you call Megan Arpino? She's the project hydrologist who sent us, and just tell her that
No,
we've accepted
she's-
that, and,
I don't,
if she could give us a timeline on the project.
Okay, in a timeline?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dwayne has a question.
It's just a request. It seems like there's several of those copies. It's now a public document. Can I have a copy of it, please?
This stone thing?
Yes. Thank you.
It's very interesting.
Detail. It is a good read.
Thank you for the very interesting.
Now we got limp update.
So what is left?
It's the.
Local emergency.
Local
Oh.
emergency,
Management.
Sorry.
and Fred
I was.
was, I guess, the head of
Thank you,
it
thank you.
last year. And they, asked me to contact him and he hasn't gotten back to me. So I'm like at a stall and we've gotta get this done like in June. And there's a whole application for me to fill out, giving all kinds of information. But I can't go forward on it until we have somebody that either he's gonna do it or somebody else is
I'll
gonna
send him a registered letter.
send him a registered letter.
That'll move it one way or the other.
Okay.
start to, hope to.
Yeah, and you know,
And a
other
copy of
towns,
what they're requiring.
Okay, yeah, I can send a copy of the application.
Yeah.
With it,
Yeah.
what they need.
and if we don't hear anything, we can find out who's doing the local emergency management.
You wanna back up about 3 months?
Oh, have we done that?
Oh, I can tell you who the assistant was. We
And-
had Shauna as the assistant.
No, I don't. Just want to find out who Londonderry is using.
Londonderry uses?
Yeah,
All right, what about the Lister position update?
No response to that. We had it posted for 2 weeks in the paper. And I have it on the website and we've got no interest at all.
Hey, anybody got any ideas?
I do not,
For a lister?
yeah.
We have at least, how many do we have?
We got one real active one that's,
Carol and
I was introduced to 3.
a
And
lady.
I think,
yeah,
Two
yeah.
guys.
yeah, and I think
Greg Carroll and Jeff Seymour, right?
then
Right.
this one would make 4. I
Yeah.
think.
The ladies are hired us.
Yeah, she's not a lister.
Anything from the website committee?
Yeah, we have our first meeting on Friday at 9:30 AM here. There's gonna be an agenda posted either tonight or tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'll post it tomorrow morning. Yep. So if anyone is interested. Friday morning.
Okay, let's see what number 11 is include.
I've got one other issue on, or thing on new business.
Whole business, right, Mr.
We're still on old
I
business.
think, right? Are we in old business?
We just did the website thing, right?
Yeah, so now we're on new business.
I have, actually, can I add to old business?
Okay.
2 quick things. The little school painting. I don't know if anyone was reaching out. I reached out to Fred again at Steuben for a date, and he's just promising he'll have a date by Thursday. I don't know if someone else was dealing with him. I wasn't sure. Okay, so he's promising me by Thursday he'll have a date, hopefully coinciding with the dates that we gave him when middle school is closed. Radar speed signs, now I'm dealing with, well, as I mentioned last time, Colin at the WRC, and he's waiting a V-Trans permit in order to get the study, the speed study done. He's hoping to have that up and running within a week to 2 weeks, so I will let you know when that happens.
Great.
That's it.
I think just to point out, I think we should add things at changes to the agenda
Yeah,
at the beginning of the meeting.
Okay.
Anything that's not on here that we're gonna talk about, just for
Okay.
future reference for all of us.
yeah, my bad. I just wanted to read Title 13 Crimes and Criminal Procedure. Title 13, Section 301, a person who paints or posts a sign, advertisement, or notice on a telegraph, telephone, or electric light pole shall be fined $5 for each offense. And I checked on the jurisdiction. If they're posted on state roads, it's the V-Trans, but if it's on a local road, the local towns have sole authority. So
Good to know.
that's all.
Jim, could you give that statute again, please?
It is right there.
All right, are we done with old business?
Oh, this is new business, I think. Well, I'm sorry. I have nothing.
All right,
to
we're
say.
going to level up.
Yeah.
Inclusion week from VP.
Hold on, that already passed.
Yeah, it
So
did.
please
They
take
just were letting everyone know to see if you wanna adopt, because this is gonna happen each year. So they wanna see for that week, or not. So it's just a matter of bringing it to our attention
Okay.
if we wanna do something next year. Because I guess the governor passed it and I got an email asking about that.
All right, then you got your high water mark signs. Deep environmental conservation.
And again, that was an email I received for information on whether we wanted.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that's,
I'd like to know more about it.
yeah,
Yeah, I need, I need a little more
Yeah,
information.
And I'll put it on the next agenda.
Yeah,
we can find out more, yeah.
back a million years ago when I lived in Connecticut, and we got flooded. The town of Norwalk decided to put up, high water signs and flood evacuation signs, and you can guess it was pretty controversial.
Yeah.
So, I don't have a dog in the fight one way or the other, but I'd love to know what the signs are gonna say and, what.
There's a picture of examples in that packet,
Yeah.
of ones in Maine,
Okay.
and it's like almost like a celebratory thing, like, oh, look how high the water got. Not like
Yeah.
oh crap, run, because the water's gonna get this high.
Yeah. Well, it's a little like, the high water mark in the Playhouse building, you go down to the basement and they had that
Right.
high water mark, and there's the high water mark on the fire department.
Fire
you know,
department,
Which
Yeah,
is kind of cool, actually, it's a little.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just, yeah.
That's all that was.
And then there's some training here.
Yeah, there was, the EPA training is for employees, for their program and how to use it. It's an employee assistant program that's offered to our employees, and they just wanted to, go over what they have in the plan for the employees to use, so that's all that was.
do we automatically offer that to a new employee when they get hired?
I believe so.
Okay,
I'd have to check on
So
that,
we
because
don't
I
have to-
haven't really done anything with benefits yet.
okay.
But yeah, I believe that's part of their benefit package.
Yeah, Karen.
Can I ask a question about this?
Sure.
In the fees for service, the historic preservation services, $1,880, consultant, $40,920. Total of $42,800. That amount compared to these other studies is absorbent.
Did you read the description of what they do? In the beginning of it, it describes to you exactly what they do and why. And everything that goes hand in hand with that price.
This doesn't, it says evident, but I'll take it.
Anybody else got any questions?
What was, that was the question was on what?
It was talking about the historical preservation
Oh.
and
that's true.
the amount of
Oh, okay.
that it
Historic.
costs, but the 42,000 plus that it costs, and I was just explaining that it goes into extreme detail of what they're doing.
Okay, just so I know where to refer to.
From the Stone Environment.
For the Storm environmental
Yeah,
update, yep.
Storm environment.
Yep.
For just real quick on this training, back to this training stuff, just who technically does our HR? Like who makes sure that like Jason, when he got hired, has access to these trainings?
Well, the only training, I actually don't know that because I haven't onboarded, because Jason was already an employee, so nothing
Right.
changed for his benefit
Okay,
happened.
so if we
So
hire
when
another
they're-
new employee.
Right, then I'll be onboarding somebody or calling it, that's what they call it, onboarding somebody. Then I will go through with Kim or whoever, or Shauna, I can contact her and go through the steps of
Okay.
onboarding somebody and what I need to do. I'll need to contact all the insurance, find out what the time frame is for all that. So that's part of the job I haven't done yet.
Okay.
Because we haven't onboarded, we didn't have any new employees.
Gotcha.
So,
was
those
curious
things,
who
yeah,
does what.
so that I'm
Good
gonna have
question.
to be trained myself, and I'll contact Shauna.
Okay.
And she'll go through the process with me, so that I know that's fine. And these are just trainings that came up on the cyber training. Just making aware, I guess there's been a lot of cyber issues with towns and stuff like everything else, and they were just offering it. The same thing with the flood training. V-Trans, Megan from V-Trans sent it to me saying that it might be something we attend, for the flood training. And then the training for the road crew, that was discussed, and I just wanted to keep it on the agenda of, the types of training we want the road crew to have, like,
OSHA.
the chipping, OSHA, anything like that. Just to keep it, to talk to the road foreman. To see if there's any training that he thinks, his staff needs.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to keep, that on the books until we, get all our, we probably wanna wait until we get everybody hired before we make those decisions anyways. But I just wanted to keep it on the agenda.
Thank you, Patty.
You're welcome. And then just something new that just came to me today, and I just wanted it, I think we can put it on for the next agenda. But something came on for the Vermont Wildlife Fire Gear Grant for 2026. It's opening May 15th, and I just got this in. It looks like it's for equipment and stuff like that for wildfires. For the fire department, and I didn't know if we had. Up with that, so I wanted to bring that to someone's attention so I can.
They usually send them straight to the fire department. The
Oh,
fire
to the-
department fills
Okay,
out.
I'll check to see if they were CC'd on it, if not, you want me to send it to them, or?
Yeah, usually they send it to the fire department.
Alright, I'll make sure, I'll just check in with them to make sure that they got it. Who would I contact at the fire department for that?
Leo Pujek or,
Todd Truex.
yeah, Todd.
Okay, alright, the overtime, okay.
Anything else, folks?
And then just the announcement for the community events, we got a thank you from the HCR as for the donation of the $630. And I just got another thank you from my community nurse project that we had donated. And if anybody's interested, Mountain Valley Health Center, I just got these things today, is having a 50th birthday bash, and we're invited. There's a scan if anybody's interested.
Thank you.
Okay, great.
I make a motion for us to adjourn.
My second.
All those in favor?
Aye.